So good evening, distinguished guests, esteemed members of government, LSO awardees, colleagues, and friends. In keeping with the theme of the Oscars, Rebecca and I have the distinct honor to present the LSO Community Services Award this evening. I've been told by the nominations committee that there's really no reason to worry. PwC has not been involved in any of the processes, and this is not La La Land, but rather the moonlight shines bright on a passionate Israeli as the winner in this category. Although I'm told there were a significant number of nominations in this category, and yes, Rafi, you were not a shoo-in, there was an unequivocal consensus for this eccentric leader that came to Ontario in June 2009 to sweep this category.
To lower the mic because I'm shorter. It is indeed a tremendous honor to present the Life Sciences Ontario Community Service Award to Dr. Raphael Hofstein. He is someone who has made an enormous contribution to the life sciences community in Ontario and globally. When the opportunity presented itself to be able to present this award to him, there was a lineup of people who wanted to do it. After much wrestling between Paramel and me, Jason Field stepped in as a referee to told us we have to be good team players. So we're delighted to be sharing the podium to honor you this evening. Not that Rafi needs any introductions because he has such a bigger-than-life personality. I'm sure everybody in this room knows who he is. In fact, we know that one of the reasons why this event is sold out is because he's receiving this award. Over the past few years, both of us have had the pleasure to get to know Rafi, both professionally and personally.
Professionally, Rafi has a very unique background that makes him the world-class leader and significant contributor to the Ontario life sciences community that we are honoring this evening. His blend of strong academic excellence from world-leading institutions such as Harvard and the Weizmann Institute, taken together with his corporate and business experiences in the 80s and 90s during the time of the emergence of the biotechnology industry, and his more recent decades of experience at the interface of academic innovation and commercialization in the booming Israeli ecosystem, an ecosystem that he helped create, are just a few of the invaluable experiences in Rafi's CV. On a personal level, Rafi, it's been an absolute honor to work with you, and more importantly, learn from you over the last 8 years. Your passion, dedication, not only to the cause of Mars innovation, but your vision for a successful early-stage ecosystem in the life sciences arena in Ontario with investment capital, access to talent, and industry engagement are second to none. For this, the community applauds you. I remember the day vividly after the Globe and Mail article entitled, "Look Who Landed on Mars," ran in June 6, 2009. I walked into the Mars building the following morning, 2009, and saw Rafi sitting in one of the armchairs in the Mars building, waiting for a key to get into his office. I approached him to shake his hand and introduce myself and told him I was a consultant to Mars Innovation. And his first words to me were, "I don't like consultants. You're either all in or you're all out." At that point in time, I realized that Rafi was a strong, determined individual that knew exactly what he wanted.
And it was this strength that propels him to push the envelope for what he believes in and to never give up. And it is his passion and his belief in the robustness of the life sciences within the Ontario ecosystem that has earned him this well-deserved Community Services Award. On a professional level, I want to thank Rafi for his unwavering support of JLabs at Toronto and for his help in bringing it here to Ontario. While there were countless people who helped bring JLabs to Toronto, indeed many are in this room here today, there was one special moment back in December 2014 when I thought it wasn't going to happen. Then while sitting at a hotel bar, and of course you know I don't drink, over the holidays, Rafi and Art Slutsky from St. Mike's basically convinced me that there's still hope and don't give up. His passion and unwillingness to give up is tremendously contagious. And speaking on behalf of the JLabs Toronto team and the Janssen Canada team with Julia Brown, we are all here in full force, even all the way from California with my boss, to celebrate this award with him. We are extremely grateful for both the partnership and most importantly, the friendship. We want to leave some time for Rafi to speak, and as you know, we know that he's going to have a lot to say. There's a timer.
Congratulations, Rafi, to you and Orit, your beautiful wife, and your family. I know all of your sons are here with you tonight, and they've traveled abroad. We know that your family represents your pillars of support.
Rafi, the community you serve so diligently thanks you for your significant contributions to the life sciences industry in Ontario.
So to make sure that I'm not stepping away from protocol, I put everything in writing, but I have to do just two of them. Number one, Jason, before George Clooney, there was Yul Brynner. And second of all, Paramal, you are in trouble. The reason he's in trouble because I know that he will do an excellent job, but when I asked him, are you doing it? He says, no, I just work for you. Where is you now? There you go. I will take the opportunity to be a little personal tonight, and because Sue gave me the podium for the next 5 hours. Honorable Minister Moridi, Honorable Minister Jacek, distinguished guest, good evening. I am humbled and honored to stand here as a recipient of the Community Service Award. Quite frankly, I was in awe when Paul Lucas and Jason Field called to share with me the news, because I could always easily describe the Hofstein Award to the entire community for its contribution to us, but not the reverse. In reflecting on early days, I recall vividly how Orit and I, strolling down University Avenue during a lovely summer day, and by the way, many of you heard me say that we didn't come because of the weather, and commenting, boy, this feels already like home. First off, allow me to say that it is not such a wonderful opportunity to be part of tonight's award recipients. Mickey, Allison, Cameron, Russ, congratulations. What a team. But I did not get the 5 hours from Sue, so I cannot thank everybody individually, but I will take a few moments to acknowledge a few who were so instrumental in getting me to where I am, and I'm so grateful. Here we go. The Caesar Secretariat and everybody else at the federal government who created the opportunity for me to come to Toronto and lead Mars Innovation. Minister Moridi, Deputy Minister Gerson, ADM Bill Mantell, and now ADM John Marshall, as well as everybody else at the provincial government for being so supportive and for withstanding my temperament. Members of the LSO Board of Directors, Paul Lucas, Jason Field, and everybody else for creating the unique opportunity and the template for all who wish to contribute. And Jason, your words are written in stone. Thank you for that. Executives of MI member institutions for placing in my hands their precious technologies. Some are here tonight, and I promise to do the best to represent the cause. My beloved team of Mars Innovation, everybody should envy me for having such an exceptional group of people. Each and every one of you means so much to me. My dear friends Michael Julius and Stanley Brown for providing encouragement and good advice all along. Just one second. The board of directors of Mars Innovation, and particularly to highlight the chairs who have busy days outside of doing it. Mary Jo Haddad, Bob Bell, who's now Deputy Minister, Barry McClellan, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Last but not least, my family, my 3 boys and my sister Joyce, who have been standing by me and came to cheerlead, and my wife Orit, who's the love of my life. Orit, thank you for the encouragement and for the tranquility. And now, with your permission, I would like to take a few hours to tell you about the significance of life science for Canada in general and for Ontario in particular. For many decades of operating in the life science space, I thought that this sector is a gold mine. Then I came to Canada and discovered that there are real gold mines. As a chemist by training, I would recommend that now is time to splice the two and create a super gold mine. Investing in life science technologies is an excellent investment. It already provided significant dividends to others, and let's do the same here. Hopefully, the Life Science Working Group will shine light on significance of the sector to the economy of Ontario, because the ingredients are scattered everywhere, and it is just a matter of scooping and molding into a sensational industrial sector, one that creates jobs, good jobs, and prosperity. And a few words on significance of LSO as the enabler and catalyst. Here are some accomplishments. Holding high the torch of the sector by virtue of creating and maintaining a one voice of advocacy. Number 2, leading the troops to bio and reminding global industry players that they are invited to Ontario's turf. Number 3, facilitating the landing of JLIBs in Toronto. Rebecca will continue to support you. Training the young to become successful entrepreneurs. And last but not least, getting Rafi to understand the basic rules of golf. Finally, this opportunity led me to reflect on some meaningful mottos. Ontario, you got the best ingredients for baking a very tasty life science cake. Do not waste time and do so. This is paraphrasing from Michael Porter of Harvard Business School. Number 2, Ontario can start writing the book Ontario Startup Nation. And finally, an Albert Einstein quote, creativity is contagious. Pass it on. I will do my best to remain creative in seeking for ways to contribute. Thank you very much.